So you guys are coming back here for 2 big gigs in August.
Yeah.
Medium size. No, I think they'll be rammed, won't
Yeah.
they? So how did it come about? Tell me the story.
Well, it actually was Paul's idea because he comes here. I've never actually been here, even though I'm from Shepherd's Bush and Hammersmith. I don't remember it when I was a kid. It wasn't a music venue. It was a pool hall, wasn't it?
Yeah, it used to,
Snooker.
the history of the place, Bush Hall, is it used to be a bingo hall at one stage. It was a soup kitchen in the war, and it was they done music hall, maybe a snooker hall, all things like that over the years, and it turned into a music venue about 20 odd years ago. And it's a venue close to my heart because we're all local. We all come, and Glenn as well, the bass player. We all come from Shepherd's Bush. We went to school round here. We hung out round there, and we heard the place was in trouble, and we just thought, let's do what we can to help it, and help it keep it going as a independent live music venue.
Would you ever have come here when you were younger?
When the
a bit snooker?
when the stuff I used to pop in when it was a snooker hall. But I've been over the years to see the bands here since it's been a music venue. Yeah.
If you remember seeing it.
We played it last week.
Yeah, I jumped up with a band called the Molotovs, a little new young up and coming band. I've been to see, like, I saw Toots and the Maytals here, Paul Weller and various other bands over the
He
years.
did God Save the Queen with this band last week. That's what's probably inspired him. Something went off in his noggin.
Yeah.
Do you hear the fireworks going?
And
This is
so
it.
we thought, who better to help the venue than 3 local lads?
It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
perfect. So what are you going to be playing?
Never mind
The whole thing?
yeah, maybe a couple of other little surprises.
Yeah. And what are you going to play in order?
No,
No.
What do you open with?
that's a secret.
Oh, I don't know yet. And we
That's
got
a surprise.
we got Frank Carter on vocals, who's a great singer as well.
So you've had a rehearsal with him now.
Maybe.
I like the suspense. They're building this here. Yeah. What made you decide to use Frank? What does he bring to it?
Whose idea was that? It was actually Glenn's boy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Glenn Matlock, the bass player, had a connection with Frank, and we thought, let's try him out. And because he's a younger generation than us, and he's really popular in his own right, and we just thought, let's try it. And we had a rehearsal, and it sounds fantastic. So we thought, let's go with this, And we had to get this done quickly, so no issues around who's available and who's not, and so we're ready to go.
He's 40, by the way. He's not that young.
Well, 40's fairly young. Speaking
Can you
personally.
guess how old we are? Go on.
Oh.
Go on, it doesn't
Do
matter.
you want me to?
Feelings don't matter. Go on.
53 and 54.
Oh,
God.
very good. Well done.
Come in.
I'm well open for hugs.
I'll be 69 in September.
Good. Looking good on it.
Yeah, same with me, 68.
You got a
Yeah.
big party coming up then?
No. Well, I don't
Yeah,
know. I
here.
will be here.
Here in August the
I was gonna
3rd.
say, this
Oh,
could
yeah.
be your 70th.
August the 3rd, August the
Yeah, that's
13th
true.
and 14th here. It's going to be a big party.
Oh,
Brilliant. So when you get up on stage, given that you are now nearly 70,
hang on. It went from 68 to 70.
oh, you're 60, I thought you said 69.
I'm 68 now.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
69 in
Nearly.
September.
You can say nearly 70.
Well, given your youthful years, when you get up on stage and go back into the world of the Sex Pistols, does it just happen instantly?
Yeah, I mean, we did some shows last year with Billy Idol, where we did a bunch of festivals. Me and Paul, Billy Idol, an original bass player from Generation X, and we put a band together called Generation Sex. So it was 2 guys from the Pistols and 2 guys from Generation X, and we just did Pistols and Generation X songs, and we did a bunch of festivals. It was actually pretty good fun.
I can imagine. And is the muscle memory just there instantly?
It don't take long.
Yeah, we click
Some
straight.
of us quicker than others.
Yeah. We click back in. It's like a well-oiled machine after about 50 rehearsals.
Yeah.
And do you those sort of early punk, emotions and feelings, because you were so young when the Sex Pistols first set up?
Well, the
does that all
songs-
come back to you?
The songs still sound great, and when we
Yeah.
play them again, it's a great album. It's a classic album apparently, and it's just great playing them songs again after not playing them for how long?
A year ago.
Discarding. You didn't let me finish. Discarding
You
the
just
Gen
asked
Sex.
me a question.
I was going to say, discarding the Gen Sex episode. When did we last play these songs?
2008 we did it.
2008.
We did a bunch of shows, 30 shows around
wow.
Europe.
And
Festivals.
which song really gets the crowd going?
Anarchy,
Yeah,
that's always a good closer,
yeah.
but I don't know if we're closing it with that one.
Oh, surprise.
All the usual, God Save the Queen, Pre-Vacant, the singles, but all of them really, all the songs on the album are great.
Bodies goes down well.
Yeah, okay.
That's the naughty one with a lot of swear words. But it's
We
good.
won't play a clip of that now.
No,
but
no.
people can come to the show to hear it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And presumably, you know, a lot of time has passed since your early days. The bad behaviour or all that kind of stuff. Do you have you put that to one side for now?
No.
You'll have to wait, it's a surprise.
Are we allowed to say, can you say, if we say never mind the will they put that on there?
Oh
Not
yeah,
really.
no, we have to say never mind the.
Doodahs.
Yeah, never
I
mind
thought
the
it was
doodahs.
a lawsuit was claimed and the judge says it's a legal word now, years ago, Virgin. I remember there was a lawsuit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's still a bit much for prime
Yeah,
time
it's a bit
TV.
6
As we
o'clock.
found out all those years ago with the Bill Grundy interview, yeah.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I,
not-
I hadn't seen it before and I watched it about a year ago.
Not a
It's
pretty sight.
extraordinary. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the bad behaviour behind the backstage or anything like that, are you guys pretty clean now?
Well, Steve's pretty clean.
Oh man, 68, you kidding me?
You can't carry on with that behaviour, that rock and roll behaviour when you're nearly 70. You have to tone it down just a little
You
bit.
don't have to, it's just impossible.
And the ones that don't aren't here actually.
Good point. Good point. That put a full stop on things. So let's talk about local music and how important these venues are. I mean, for you guys who started really young and had to cut your teeth in smaller venues, how much do they mean, these places?
Well, when we started, there wasn't a lot of venues for us to play either. You know, we played in the strip club, we played at pubs. You know, it was no easier then than it is now, really. You know.
There was a lot of pubs. That's the trouble now. Bands used to play in pubs. There was a thing called pub rock at the time. Every pub had a band on. Well, not every pub, but a lot of pubs had bands on. And once they stopped putting bands on, it was tougher. It was tougher for small venues, bands who just attract a couple of hundred people to go and play anywhere. So that's the tough thing. And it's a real shame that if those size venues close down for all the young bands to go and play somewhere, you know, and cut their teeth, if you like. It's a shame that they're not around anymore, which is why we're
It's
here
a
doing
different
this.
world today with the internet. You can just watch stuff on the internet. You don't even have to go out. You know, you don't have to.
What would a young 20-year-old say who's like physically addicted to their phone and can't wrench it out of their hands? What would they experience if they came to a venue like this and saw you guys?
Well, they do, and they're filming it the whole bleeding time. They don't even enjoy the moment. They're showing it to their 5 followers. You don't give a hoot, you know.
What do you think they get? You know, you've got a young kid who, you know, is surgically attached to their phone. They might put it down.
yeah.
I just say to them, sorry.
I think
You know?
they'd have a great experience if they put the phone down and went to a live venue and saw a band, and that the world would be changed and different.
It's just a different world, and
Yeah.
it is what it is, you know. They enjoy filming it and showing it to their mates. Look where I am, or whatever they're doing, you know. And that's just the way the world
way it
goes.
is.
We're not two bitter old men. That's just the music. Everything that's happening right now is just where it's meant to be. We're a different generation, and that generation now is going to have a generation before that. They're not going to like what they're doing. It's just the way it goes, you know.
Yeah. But these venues are crucial, aren't they, for young musicians?
You got to play somewhere.
Yeah,
You know, you have to play.
yeah. From
You know.
Adele to Ed Sheeran to wherever. Yeah, why is it so crucial that young musicians start off in smaller venues?
Well, they got no choice, you know, because that's where you play. When you first start a band, you get on a support slot with a band that's slightly bigger, maybe down the Bush Hall and stuff, and that's why they're crucial. It's like an apprenticeship when you're in a band, really, basically playing the small little venues and playing everywhere you can, and they're closing down.
It's the only way you get good is by playing a lot, and you start in little clubs. You know, you can rehearse for years. You've got to get in front of an audience to know what's, you know, that's when you really find out what you're doing, what's good and what's not good between the band, you know.
When you come into a venue like this, and you can smell the beer, despite the fact that there's some incense burning.
I know someone, I noticed the incense. Quick, get the incense.
But you can feel the beer stuck to your shoes. I
Oh,
mean,
my.
What thoughts come, feelings
Well,
and
it-
emotions come into your head?
Oh, I'm like, get me out of here.
It takes you back, that stench of when you first started in a band, when you played all these little dives. It was usually the toilets and bleach is what you smelt, and beer, stale beer.
Stale beer.
Yeah, and that's what it's like when you first. That's what you got to put
You
up
don't
with.
care though when you're a kid. You don't care.
But it's a beautiful smell, isn't it? I love that smell. I love this sort of stale beer smell
I've
with a bit of
actually,
incense.
I've actually bottled some spray that's got this smell. I spray it in my house.
Just to, get that nostalgia
Yeah.
coming through. If you're feeling a bit sad, remember
That's
the old
it.
days.
That's it.
I think it's something that a lot more people could benefit from, actually, though. Coming out, putting the phone down, and coming and watching a bit of
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to put the phone down, but they will show up. You know, they will show up. Tickets go on sale Wednesday.
Okay, and tell me, are you expecting the audience to be full of old rockers or youngsters coming in?
Mismatch.
We do still get a lot of young kids they check out their history of music and realise that the Pistols were quite an influential and important band, and we got a lot of young fans as well, and I hope they show up as well.
Have you got any good stories of playing in any venues around London?
No,
You could share with
none
us?
at all. Nothing.
How long
Absolutely
have you got?
nothing.
Go on,
How,
give us a
how long have
story,
you got?
Paul.
Of what? Playing around London in a small
Yeah,
venue.
in some small venues. Give us a story or
Oh,
so
God.
where you've played and.
Oh, I
what
don't know.
went
We used to play up Soho a lot when we
Yeah.
first started the
Strip
band.
club.
That's where we were based.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played in a strip
The
club.
El Paradiso, it was called.
Brilliant.
It was
Played-
tiny.
Yeah, we played in a strip club which was run by these Maltese mafia guys, and that caused a lot of trouble. And we played at the Marquee, obviously, where we got in trouble for there was always trouble wherever we went.
The worst places.
Smashing up the PA and
the
stuff
worst-
like that.
The worst places was working men's clubs up north.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't like us. Flares and tashes, you know, they
Yeah.
just slinging bottles at you.
Really?
Yeah.
While you were
Really?
playing?
Yes.
Wow.
That's what we had to go for in our apprenticeship. They were slashing our tyres of the van and stuff. They hated us when we first started playing. That's what it was
Because
like.
we were different, you know.
Yeah.
They was expecting Paper Lace to show up, you know. Do you know Paper Laces?
No,
Oh,
sorry,
never
no. I
mind.
was going, yeah, but no.
Mate,
Yeah, no.
Did you get that one? The side view of that one?
And then Bush Hall, when you were growing up, what would you kind of call it? What would it be like? We'll go down Bush Hall, play a bit snooker, whatever. What was the sort of? Did it have any sort of legendary status around here?
Not really. We just knew it. I mean, we were young, so we weren't into bingo or snooker really at the time. So we didn't didn't spend that much time in here. But I always knew it was there. It was always a bit of a landmark, you know, and we was highly delighted when it turned into a music venue.
Yeah,
We used to go to the Hammersmith Pally.
yeah.
There's actually there's this
Yeah.
little video someone posted, and he's in it, and he didn't even know he's in it. Like a quick shot of him when he's like 15.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like just as watching others.
Yeah,
I think,
just
You know the Hammersmith Pally?
yeah, I've not been there. but
Okay,
no.
I'm just testing you.
That's closed. That's closed. Hammersmith Palais closed as well. And that was a big ballroom, if you like, and that's gone. Yeah, they're all going. They're still all going. So
So how many generations back are you guys, Shepherd's Bush?
Early, what do you mean?
As in, your parents obviously brought you up here. Were they brought up round here?
I was born in 55, so, you know, when I was about 10, it was like 65.
yeah, our parents come. Probably generations. West London generally.
No, I was wondering
Pre-war,
if, like, your-
wartime maybe.
Your grandparents might remember this place.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure
When
they
it was
would.
when
Oh.
it was an original dance
For sure. Yeah.
dance
sure.
venue.
Yeah, they would.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you don't remember them saying anything about it or anything.
No.
Like that.
No.
No. During the war, they didn't talk about anything like that.
No. They was off fighting.
Oh. Oh, right, taking a dive. Let's bring it back up again. Okay.
Are we done?
Are
Can
we
we go?
done?
Come.
Yeah. So when are the tickets on
come.
sale?
Wednesday, the 20, what's Wednesday? The Wednesday will be, oh?
On sale. Okay. And what can people expect when they come to this gig?
June what?
June
5th?
5th.
June
Right,
5th.
go on.
Tickets.
Do it again. Start again. Start again with that.
Tickets on sale?
The tickets are on sale June 5th, in 2 days from now. That's my American accent.
That's very good.
Well, I live in the USA.
Oh, well, that would help.
I've been there 35 years.
In the USA, 35
Yes.
years. Blimey, we really haven't got an accent then in that case.
Well, I can when I put it on.
Whereabouts do you live?
Beverly Hills. But don't tell anybody.
No, okay. Tell me.
It's not punk.
Yeah, it's not punk.
I was gonna
They'll
say.
kill me. They'll hang me up.
What can people expect when they come to this gig then in August?
Be a lot of fun, exciting, crazy. You know, you cannot help not tap your foot to. Never mind the that's for sure. Oh, the word. Cut.
It's gonna be great rock and roll, playing a classic album. Never mind that. And yeah, it's you can't help but not have fun when you listen to those songs.
Brilliant. All right, guys. Well, listen.
Quiz.
Oh yeah.
Name me 2 songs on Nevermind the.
Doodahs.
Pretty Vacant and Anarchy.
You win.
Hey, there you go.
You win.
You've done your research. Well
I
done.
did my research.
Yeah, well, I like it. We like it.
Next time we meet, hopefully you'll have your guitars in hand.
Well,
and
see you
drums.
down.
These
See
are
you
fun.
down there. See you down there.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Want to see you down there.
Do you want to do